everybody, and welcome in. My name is Yolanda Roos. We're going to do a check-in, have some tea, sit back. I picked a couple crystals for you. So holidays are here. At this time of the recording, we're just before Christmas. These are timeless messages. When they find you, they are relevant. So they'll be, it's a channel of facilitated light, well-being, healing, things of that nature, living your most authentic life. The channel is designed to have messages that affect you now, but then they will also be relevant if your guides or something brings it up onto your feed. So the energy's been pretty intense. We've had 3i Atlas is coming closer. It's getting ready to be the closest it's going to be in the system. We have solstice coming on the 21st, which is in a couple days. I'm going to buy my oranges and lemons and make some cool stuff to hang in the window. They kind of work like natural sun catchers, so they're really pretty. You can put cinnamon. I usually do orange, lemon, and sometimes I'll do lime, and then I string them, and I'll put like berries, or you can put cinnamon sticks, and then you hang them in the string, and then you hang them in the window. And it's just, I think it's just to lighten the mood. It's nature, it's beautiful. It's part of Yule and some solstice type of celebration. So if you'd like to do that, it's one of those things I figured I'd mention. We have the new moon coming right around the solstice. I think it's on that day or right close to it. So it's like a whole brand new start of things coming in. So today we're just going to tap in, see if there's any messages that you all need for the day, week, coming up right now. So the three crystals that I picked, excuse me, my asthma's being affected by the weather. We have snow, but it warmed up, so I'm hoping some of it will kind of melt and dissipate. I'm not sure what you guys are dealing with where you're at. So your first stone is your black obsidian. It is actually lava. It is a form of the hardening, and it's like a glass. Usually you shine it up. We have another crystal here. This is about grounding, protection. So you might need to be grounding yourself, protecting yourself. It's usually like if you're dealing with anxiety, if you're dealing with needing to be protected from outside energies, people, things of that nature. This is a stone I picked up in Cape Cod. I don't remember the name, but I feel like it deals with things with like your family, your ancestry, things of that nature. But it's a pretty stone. It reminds me of the winter time. You can see the different colors. It's got purple in it. And then you've got malachite, which is good luck, your heart chakra. It's financial, bringing in abundance, things of that nature. This is actually one of my favorite stones. So you've got very earthy, I would say this space, and then the grounding. So maybe that you're dealing with some things in your heart chakra, your heart space. Put those back. Just take it in reference to how it affects you. We're going to just pull some cards. Spirit guides, angels, seeking wisdom, the Most High, divine. What messages do you have for the collective at this time? Thank you. All right, so we've got a couple little messages to start with. So your first one is, you are electrifying. Woo, baby. Allow your talent to do the talking. So if there's something you're moving into, or you want a position, a job, I feel like that's what's coming through. Like, just show them who you are, what you can do, what you can bring to the table. And electrifying could just mean I'm very amped up, and I'm seeing the crystal, the black crystal, going with this one to be you could be electrifying like you are overstimulated, or you can take it as a card. But I'm feeling like some of you may need a little grounding because you might be overstimulated, a little too much electricity running through your circuits. All right, and then we have your commitment is everything, even if that requires doing it alone. So there's something that you need to go continue, work on, longevity, don't give up. There might be a project you're working on. There might be something you've been trying to put into effect, and it feels like it's not going anywhere. And my gut and what's telling me here is that they don't want you to give up. it's like divine timing's at play. So just keep going, keep working on it. Don't make yourself crazy. Just slow and steady wins the race. So don't worry if you're the only one still doing it or in that thing, because if you're feeling like you need to do it and you're feeling drawn to it, continue. Go, keep going. And then it said reversed roles. Live your own traditions, values, and norms. This is your authenticity. So they want you to continue to be living in what makes you resonate, what makes you vibrate, what makes you happy. Mimi! That's my dog. Sorry. She hears any sound and she's gotta let you know. All right, from the Ocean Oracle, what message do you have for the collective at this time? Usually when I do these, there'll be a couple themes in them. This one is Under the Sea. This is at the aquarium from Florida. There are many things happening right under the surface of the water. Remember to deal with the things that are deep within. Look beyond the top layer to see deeper into a situation. There's more going on than you think. So this is dealing with things within your life, or don't just take things at face value. Somebody could be, say, acting off the wall, and you think maybe you did something, or what's wrong with that person? Like, why are they doing it? There's probably things happening underneath the surface that people don't know. It is Christmas time, so you figure those that are mourning the loss of somebody that is no longer with them, or is not sharing Christmas with them, or grandma or grandpa passed away. Like, I know the holidays get very hard because you remember the people being in your life and now they're gone, and it makes it even more like compounded that they're not there. So I think right now you just need to also look below the surface. Maybe don't judge somebody, or don't presume something just by the outside when you don't really know all the details or what's going on underneath. So that could be for somebody out there. Let's see if there's something you need to be considering. This is the Grow, Bloom, Shine Oracle. These are flowers from my garden when it actually is sunny, or things I have taken pictures of. All right, so your card is this pretty rose. Let's see. You need to learn new things, seek after new knowledge, and educate yourself. Use your mind wisely and fill it with information that will help you and others. So in this bracket of time, we've already shown that there's something new energetically coming in for the collective in general. It could be spiritual awakening, it could be a change within your life, it could be frequency upgrades, it could be catastrophic things happen that cause you to shift and move to a different place or different thing completely in your life. So know that the universe is wanting you to expand. They want you to try new things. We talked about this in one of the other videos, that like, if you always go to this restaurant, you always go here, and you always do this, you always do that, the universe is saying, shake it up, baby. Do something different. We want to expose you to new things. That's what I think is happening. There are things coming in that you need to experience, and you are closing yourself off unintentionally. You're just used to your routine. And I feel like they want you to be open and be moving in new circles, new places, new locations, new things, trying something new, doing something. Somebody may approach you and ask you, hey, would you like to do this? And it might not be your normal thing, or you might have to move things around. I feel like go and do it. Try it. It doesn't hurt. You're either going to like, no, this is not for me. Or you're going to be like, wow, this is really cool. I think I might add this. Or, wow, I met a really nice person, and, you know, maybe, and then you happen to see them later. It's like divine intervention and timing comes in to give you new blessings, to give you new people, to give you new experiences, to help you learn. And sometimes the experiences aren't hard. They're just new people, new things, new experiences, and they expand your horizons, and they give you maybe a different outlook. Or you might sit down and go to, this is an example, your friend says, hey, you want to come to this crafting class? And you're like, I don't know, I don't do crafts very good, I'm terrible. And they're like, no, just come, it'll be fun. And you go, You say, okay, I'm going to try it. Maybe Yolanda's right. I'll try it. While you're there, you could see somebody from your past. You could meet a new person. You might actually enjoy the project. You might enjoy and say, oh, you know, and you might like the people. You might enjoy the environment. You might realize that you haven't been going out and doing things and you need to do it. Even if it's not that, it might be just enough to say, you know, this might be, I don't think I want to do this all the time, but I need to get out and do things. It might be an aha moment, or you might be introduced to somebody that's going to link you to something else. It could be as easy as you meet somebody and they say they need help with something and you're like, oh, I know how to do that. And you could get a job or an opportunity or make a friend or meet a loving person or meet a new, you know, person that you is going to be in your life. Okay. So take it as it resonates. It's time to get out there and do some different things. So we have this deck. This is like a question one. I ask you certain things. Okay, so this is the one that came out for you. What am I looking for outside myself that is already within me? Yeah, if you're feeling there's something missing, it could be that there's something you're not dealing with, something that you're thinking less of yourself, or you might have the ability right within yourself to be or do the thing that you feel like you're missing. You also could be dealing with trying to take outside things to fulfill you when you need to do your shadow work and you need to take care of yourself. And what you need is from within, loving yourself, expanding yourself, changing. Maybe you need to update your look, or you need to get counseling, or you need to just get out there and do things that you want to do, because you might have something in you that you're keeping very reserved, or that you don't even know is something good. And sometimes we look for help, or we look for what's missing inside of us in somebody else, when we really, it's us that has to do it. We have to take care of ourselves. Nobody can fix you but you. You have to learn to love yourself first before you can truly love other people. Because sometimes when we love, we are doing it out of, and people don't like this, we are doing it out of our own satisfaction. Like, I love you and I do this, and then you love me back because of the things I do, and you like being needed, or you like being a part of something, or you enjoy because I do this is what comes back to me. So it's like, you don't even realize that you're doing it. We all do it. You know, we just want to be needed or wanted or whatever. And if we feel like there's something missing, that could be people go shopping, people go gambling, they go whatever, they go find people and they have sex with them. I mean, I don't know. There's things out there that we do that we think is going to fill something inside of us, and it's actually something we need to deal with, and we have the power to fix it. And we could maybe conquer something that we're thinking we don't have. Are you looking for more guidance, confidence, peace, wisdom, love, or something else? When we search outside ourselves, we can become overwhelmed, frustrated, and never quite feel good enough. It's time to go inward to find everything you seek. All the answers you need lie within. Yeah. So if you're asking other people for something that you have the answer to, or you know what you want to do, I know sometimes we say, oh, what do you think? And we already know what we want to do. And then when the answer is different than what we think in our mind, we start to become overwhelmed or frustrated, or, well, that's not what I want, but that's what people keep saying. Like, especially if you ask other people, you need to ask yourself, what do I need? What do I want? What do I need to make me feel complete, happy? Because the journey itself, when we come into this world, we come into a mom and dad, or a person taking care of us, a person that's going to take care of us, give us food, nutrition, love, hopefully. And then as we get older, then we get school friends. We want to be a part of the group. We want to do the things that the school does, or, you know, be the popular kids, or they want to, you know, some people don't. Some people want to just be in a corner and not be seen. And then as you get to become a teenager, definitely you want to be a popular or in the group, or you just want that thing that you feel is lacking within you. And then you become an adult, and either you're trying to be something to please your parents that maybe you felt you didn't get, or you are trying to do things for the wrong reason, or you're trying to do things for praise instead of just living a life or being content with the things you do, or happy or energized. or your parents could be pushing you to go to a certain education. So it's like you're never, when you go through a transition of being from a kid to an adult, you come to a time that you finally, hopefully, say, wow, I'm not doing this for the right reason, or there's just something missing. Because if you've always been living your life for other people, or you've always needed other people to validate you or be there to make you feel important or needed or loved, you're gonna fall short. Because in the world of relationships, love, and wholeness, your goal in this life is to become whole on your own. And when you become whole and you don't need other people to validate you and to complete you and to make you feel good enough, you have to become good enough in your own eyes. You have to learn to love yourself. You have to be okay being who you are, what you are, where you are. Because that's when you open the door to finding a friend, finding a soulmate, finding a twin flame, finding a love. Because you can't really have a healthy relationship if you are going for somebody to fill you. Because they could be needing you to fill them. And when you're so needing of someone to fill you, there's an empty spot. Why is there an empty spot? Because you probably are not loving yourself enough or content to be on your own. If you feel you need somebody, that means there's a weakness or there's something in you that you need to fill. And I'm not judging, because I've been through it too. You may have come to a point that you're just so used to other people making you feel complete because that's what life is. I mean, base thing is you go to school, you want to be a part of it. You go into the clubs, you want to be the social clubs. You want to be the movie star. You want to be the popular person. You want to have a great job. You want to impress everybody. Oh, look what I got. I have a new car. I have a new this. And that's normal. That's human. But in the evolution of growing and getting to the end of your life, you should not need those things to feel complete. And if you do, then there's something missing. And I'm sorry, it's not, I'm not trying to be mean, and I don't want you to get upset with me, but you need to be satisfied with yourself. And if you are not satisfied, what do you need to do to make yourself complete, to make yourself what you think? And I think what's hard is that when you live your true authentic life, it might not be like everybody else. And they might not want to be around you, or it might trigger some people. And that's the reason you need to live in your own life. Because if you are living a fake or not authentic life, you are not drawing in the people that will support, fill, grow, energize, be behind you. You need to be true to who you are, what you are, how you feel, how you love. It's you. And when you accept that and you truly start living authentically, which means you live for you, nobody else. If you like purple and polka dots together, then you wear purple and polka dots together. And the people that think, oh my gosh, why are they wearing it like that? They're going to walk away. And the other people are like, oh, that's really cool. I like that. I'm going to hang out that. I like their style. You're going to draw in the people that are like-minded, like you. And at this time of ascension, we need like-minded people. We need people in the same frequency as we are, so that we're not being stifled. We're not being held back. We're not being made to feel guilty or down or whatever. That's why I love the fact that everybody can live, love, and be who they want in this time, and that people have fought for it. I'm a straight white person, but I still, there's things about me that I want to be able to, I like to wear crazy clothes. I like to have fun. I read tarot cards. I do. And I had to integrate that because I was raised in a Baptist church, and I still have God. I still love God, but I've also included my tarot to speak with the spiritual realms and to help people. But that, when I came out about being a reader, being a person that talks to the supernatural or whatever you want to call it, it was hard. It was like a person coming out about their sexuality. That was different. And I understood. It was like the most amazing revelation, because before I was like, I don't know why people get so, yeah, I know, blah, 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 blah. But until you have to experience coming out of the closet, because I was a Christian and going to church and it was Baptist, and that's like, you're gonna burn in hell type of thing. So I was like, oh my gosh. But then I said, this is who I am. And now that I'm out of the box, that box is broken. You're never putting me back in. And I still love God. And I love the tarot. And I still like to dress crazy. And I still like to be honest. And I don't want to hurt people's feelings. But my goal is to help people. And when I started walking on my path, because this could be for somebody, when I started walking on my path, the thing that put me on fire, the thing that filled my soul, and I got past the fear, I started to become happy. I started to be like, oh, this is pretty cool. And the blessings came in, and the awakening came in, and the love, and the people that were like me came in. And there's nothing against the churches if that's what you need. I just can't go because I'm an actual reader. This is my thing. This is what I'm supposed to do. And that really isn't usually accepted in a lot of churches in general. So I miss church, but I don't miss the theology of things and the control. I think there's a lot of things that need some help in the churches. Not against people. You go where you feel you need to be. So that might be for somebody. You need to live your authentic life so you can pull those people in. And maybe now that we're in this transition, the reason it's coming up is that we're at the end of the year. We're at a pivotal point where new things are coming in. And I almost feel like the spirit guides are saying, listen, you need to tell them that they need to start living in authenticity, that this is a time where people will accept it. They will embrace it. The people you need to find will come into your life. This awakening and this change and this 5D elevation of love and compassion and being understanding of everybody, it's going to be something that's going to be here for the good 10-15 years. This new transition is going to usher in a time period where that is what you're going to be dealing with, loving, being. So you need to do something that you like, something that resonates with you. Don't do what other people tell you. If you feel you're drawn to something, that means your guides are saying, so-and-so, this is what we want you to do. This is what's going to light you up. This is what's going to help you. This is what's going to bring you to your soul contract, your things. All right, so we got a couple cards here. Courage, yeah. You have to have the courage to do it. Vitality. You need to take care of yourself and be energized and be vital and full of it. Like remember I said, your electricity. You need to be on fire. You need to, because that's the other thing. How can you be on fire for something you're not really with? You're just kind of like, oh, this is what I gotta do. But if you got, oh, I read cards. Oh, I got new cards and it was really cool and I helped somebody and I did a reading. You can feel the energetic difference. If somebody's like, oh yeah, I go to work and I do this and I make a lot of money, but I'm kind of bored. Like I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do, because that's not what's energizing you. And sometimes what energizes us doesn't make us rich and famous. Sometimes it's just, it makes you happy. And you have to choose between, do I want to be happy or do I want to be wealthy? And that's not always, but a lot of times when you choose, sometimes you don't realize that when you actually choose what makes you happy, you're still going to be wealthy, because for some reason your energy opens up and you bring in all those things that you thought you couldn't get. Trust in the universe, trust in the process. Don't find fear. Courage. It's saying you have courage, but have vitality and energy, trust, and then the next card is longevity. Sticking with it. That was one of the other things. Sticking with the thing that you want to do. Don't give up. Don't let people discourage you. If you feel in your gut, not fight or flight, if you feel in your gut that you need to go in a direction or you need to work on something and it might not come out exactly the way you want, we need to let go of the outcome, because maybe what God wants for you is not what you're thinking. You're on the right path, but God's going to bring you, the universe is going to show you, okay, we want you to do this, Lonnie. We wanted you this way, but you kind of took it that way, but we want you over here, and just be flexible. Go with it. Longevity. Stick with something you want to do. Don't give up. That's what one of the messages. Don't give up. Keep going toward what you want. And fertility. That's growing things. Being able to blossom. I feel like Empress energy. You need to, the fertility means that things are growing, things are flourishing and getting better. Bottom of the deck, productivity. Yeah, there's things that you need to work on and grow, and not let other people get into your head or get into your stuff. We got a couple more cards and then we'll let you be. Looks like you just want you to be yourself. Go into things, find what your passion is. Get out of your comfort zone. Stop going to the same places. Listen, you can go there, but once in a while, shake it up, do something different. experience something new. All right, grounding. That's that black stone we pulled out. You need some grounding, or grounding is needed. Attaching to the earth, connecting with Mother Earth's nature. You can do it through plants, animals, people, actual nature. Ancient healing wisdom, shaman. So that's a spirituality. That's a very earth-based, nature-based type of thing. Feeling, understanding, intuition, and then stillness. So there's some stillness. I feel like the other messages coming through is that you need to kind of go within. You need to find your space, and you might have to have some quietness or some still time to find what it is you're looking for, because you might not even know what you're looking for, and it's buried deep inside of you and then submerged. So something could be hidden. There's something about seeing something beneath the surface. So I feel like there's something within you that either needs to come out, or there's an environmental thing that you need to see what's under the water that could be hiding, could be out of view, because the moon card came up on some of the other readings. So I'm feeling like there's something that's underneath that you're not aware of. So be aware. Or if you see something and you're like, and something is like in your head going, I think there's more to this, listen to it. Or maybe do a deep dive and go in and see. So we're going to get a yin yang card, and I think we're going to do a spirit, animal, angel number, and we will let you be. Whew, that was quick. So we got passion, desire, healing, recovery. And I feel like they might go together. Well, one's over here and one was over here. So we need some healing, recovery, and you need to get to something you want. That's what I'm seeing. And then we've got freedom and release. Yes, baby. So they want you to heal, because you had to find your passion, healing and recovery, and that gives you freedom and release. So I think they all kind of go together. Bottom of the deck, sunshine and nourishment. Yeah. Take it as it resonates with you. I'm going to give you a spirit guide card, an animal spirit. Woo, flying cards. And then we're going to pull an angel number, and we will be good. Ooh, you got a couple. Wow. Maybe you should go through the whole deck and see what pops. Okay, so your messages from the animal spirit. Let it shine. So put your light out there. Don't be hiding. Be who you are. That's what I feel. Be who you are. It's the authenticity. Let your light shine. Be authentic to who you are. That beautiful peacock. You might have those beautiful things inside of you, and you're just hiding them because people have made you feel not good enough, or you're too much, or that's not what you should be doing, you know. And you need to do what makes you happy. What makes you content? What fills your soul with passion, desire? It's okay. Those are some cool things to have, because desire and passion is going to turn your soul on. It's going to vibrate you at this beautiful level. And I think what's happening is the powers that be don't want you to vibrate at that level, because then you're like, woo, baby, you're a powerful person, a powerful entity, a powerful energy source. They don't want you to be that. Because then you start connecting to the ether, you start connecting to the higher power, you start connecting to yourself, your higher self, and you start understanding what is coming in, what you're perceiving, and they don't want you to do that, okay? Sandpiper spirit, be playful. Yeah, have fun. If you get energized and you shine, have fun. You got holidays coming up, go to parties and have fun, dance, be silly, whatever you need to do to make yourself happy. Hummingbird spirit, be here now, present. Don't worry about the future. Don't worry about the past. Worry about now. Enjoy it. Have fun. It's saying play, let your light shine, trust in divine detours. This is just saying what we were talking about before. You might be going in a direction, and that's okay, but in the midst of it, it could be like, okay, they're on the right path, but we're going to shift them over this way because this is going to be better for them. So don't be upset if things happen, things change. Go with it. Be flexible. That's been coming up in the readings a lot. Rhino spirit, overcome any obstacle. You can do it, guys. Whatever comes up, know that it's something for your betterment, for your learning, for your lessons. And then this is the part that is going to be possibly the obstacle. you may go and shine and be bright, and someone's gonna say, oh, why you doing that? That's stupid. Or I don't know why you're doing that. Or you're acting stupid. Or why you going after that person? I don't like them. It's nobody's business what you do. It's nobody's business what you are working toward. You are gonna live a life that you have to account for in front of whatever council there is, whether it's the Most High, whether it's the angels, whether it's I don't know, I don't live there. So there's something. There is accountability. There is a record of what you've done. They wouldn't have Akashic records. They wouldn't have a God of accountability. They wouldn't have a judgment card. It's there. And the judgment card's about accountability. So the life that you live and the things that you do, you're going to be accountable for them. Because even if you say, well, John told me I shouldn't do that, and I just thought he was smarter than me, so I listened to him. And the person that's up there, the being, whatever, is going to be like, yeah, but you were living that life. We kept telling you we wanted you to do this. We kept telling you in your heart space that we want you to find this. And you kept ignoring it. Why didn't you just listen to what was in you? That's what I don't want you to do. I want you to live a life that is full, complete, with no regrets. Live a life, do it. If you want to do something, freaking do it. Don't wait for it to come. That's not how we live life. If there's something you want to do, start planning it. It might take a year or two to do it. It might take 5 years. It might be tomorrow. But don't wait. Just do it. Because it's not going to get any easier, any better. And if it's meant to be, it's going to unfold. And that could be the longevity thing. Maybe there's something you need to do, but you need to show that you really want it. You have to show that you're willing to wait or work or, go the long run to get the thing that you want. This is your angel number and our last card. Have faith, trust, believe, knowing that there is something good coming in for you. Your angels hear you. Your angels have heard your prayers and felt your struggles. They stay with you and remind you that everything has a purpose, even though you may not understand it now. Remember that you are never alone. Do a full body stretch now and ask your guides to send you love, peace, and signs. Trust that what you see and feel when you wholeheartedly ask these questions. Your guides will talk to you. Your angels will talk to you. You just have to be ready to listen or be willing to accept what they say. Sometimes you don't want to hear. It's kind of like, be careful what you wish for because you just might get it. Well, be careful what you ask because they're going to tell you. So, it's just one of those things. So, guys, I hope this will give you a little insight. I feel like this new session coming in needs you to be authentic. It needs you to evaluate where you are. It needs you to strive to do some new things, to add a little spark. We have all been on autopilot. Not just you, not just me. We have all, because I read for the collective and I read the energy, and the energy is telling me that it's time to come out of the cocoon, to start working towards something, to start figuring out what it is you really vibrate on, what makes you energize, what do you want to do. Even if it's in the back of your mind, push it to the front and say, well, I really want to do this. How can I make it happen? But you might have to plan. You might have to ask for answers. You might have to work toward it. But it's not that it can't happen. It's that the universe wants you to think about what you really want. And they want you to have it. They want you to be happy. Because if you want it in the back of your mind, you're probably supposed to have it. Okay? So good luck at finding that thing. Enjoy your holidays. I will probably be on a little bit here and there. Once the holidays let down, I'll probably be coming on back to the everyday. Right now, life's just been a little crazy with functions and things going on. So enjoy. I'm going to do a solstice reading, which will be Sunday. So you can look for that. I might do one intermittently, but I know I'm definitely doing a solstice one. And then we'll be doing the new moon to see what the next cycle or lesson is going to be. Guys, have a great day.